Good morning. This is day 5 at the 3rd hostel here in Hanoi. I'm at my favorite Circle K. I've already had breakfast at the hostel. This is my second breakfast. It's only, it's not quite 8:30, so nothing's open. I'm gonna make my way down to the photocopy place and print out my reservation for the upcoming hostel in Hue. Yes, I've decided to go ahead and just go to Hue. There's no point hanging around Hanoi. So, hopefully the internet will be better. This hostel, I understand why they get good ratings. The small sitting room, and at least one of the staff people, very adept at forcing conversation kind of thing. Almost guarantees that there's going to be some kind of interaction between the guests and the staff. So, as a matter of fact, I'm not sure they don't do the internet thing, the cruddy internet thing in the lobby on purpose, because they obviously don't want just their place overflowing with computer geeks, I guess. I don't know. But I can understand why the ratings would be good. There's a connection that happens in between the staff and the guests that kind of makes a negative review unlikely. Which is fine. It still doesn't take away from the fact that they've got cruddy Wi-Fi. At least in the lobby. But again, that may be on purpose. So I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it. It only suffers by comparison because of the price. I really have no complaints about it. It's just not what I'm used to. And actually, if you want to step out of your comfort zone, I probably would go ahead and recommend it. But for people accustomed to going online and having part of their existence online, it can be unnerving, initially anyway. But it's funny, you certainly feel the gaps. It's amazing how adaptive people are, really, when it comes right down to it. But alright. So if you actually want to step out of your comfort zone, I might go ahead and tell you, go ahead and try out this hostel. I'm too antisocial to really give it a thumbs up, but I would say that much. I don't know, whatever. Whatever floats your boat, whatever's good for you. So I'm gonna try to go ahead and one of the people at the hostel told me they have buses that go straight from the hostel to Hue daily. So I'm gonna try to get a ticket for that. If that doesn't quite work out, there are tourist places all over the place where you can go to buy tickets and whatnot. So I'm sure they'll be more than glad to arrange some kind of transportation between my hostel and Hue. So I already have reservations for a week. Half the price I'm paying now. So it's like, yeah. I mean, it's still cheap, don't get me wrong. I mean, but it's really cheap. So if price makes no difference, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and try yeah, I made a point to avoid going to the lowest thing, but if it doesn't really matter, whatever. There's plenty to choose from with too. If it's too much, I can just change after a week. Same thing. Just starting from the cheaper one this time. Ridiculous. Okay, well that's my update for the hostels. Everything else, I'm applying for Peace Corp. Cambodia. Primary and secondary English teacher. Two years. But since it's one of the openings they already have, I shouldn't have to wait a year. That one they depart by July. So that's 6 months off right there. Though I may not get in because I am old and decrepit. No. But I may not be as rigorously fit for the Peace Corps, which is why they make a point of having people do the medical thing. Plus, that is the only cost you have to bear when doing this Peace Corps thing. There's no registration fee, there's no transportation fee, all the visa things, all the paperwork they deal with. But as far as you going and getting your medical examination and all that, you have to pay for that. So if it's too much, I'm not going to do it. So it's very simple. But yeah, that's the only expense with Peace Corps. So yeah, they started paying for that. People would use them to get a free checkup. What the hell? I'm sure they know that. I'm sure this probably anyway, yeah. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'm an old woman. That's rigorous stuff there. I don't know, so I may not be up to it. So whatever, it may not work out, but I can apply. They can't stop you from applying. There's no age limit, so you know, anyone can apply. It doesn't mean you'll be taken or whatever, but whatever. So I'm just keeping it as an available option thing. I'm still going to try the online thing. I'm still going to look at the job postings. Maybe, who knows, maybe I'll come across something that doesn't require 2 years experience, right? Who knows? Or that you'd be 25 to 40. So, whatever. Yeah. Or they're not trying to sell you their course. Oh boy, I tell you, these people. Okay, yeah. Which is another reason why I like the Peace Corps option. You know, they're just very straightforward, you know. So, holy cow, are you kidding me with this? Anyway, yeah. So, I went to Royal City to look for a lapel microphone for this tablet and my laptop. Of course, no. I gave Alibaba another shot. I found one, and a lot cheaper than the one on that I was able to find on Amazon that actually delivers to Vietnam. So yeah, Alibaba. As far as being a tourist is concerned, nah, I'm not a tourist. I found myself doing the local bus tour thing yesterday. So that's how far I go as far as being a tourist is concerned. Yeah. Local bus hopping, yeah. So yeah. Looked around the place. Saw about 3 more interesting sites, but apparently it's just wholesale centers. These mega centers, the big C super center, all that kind of stuff, whatever. Mostly wholesale. So, I don't know. That's how they run it. So, yeah, Alibaba too, but yes, you can find things that are just, you only have to buy one. And I found it. And it took me a lot less time than frickin' jumping a bus and going to Royal City, I can tell you. Really, once you're familiar with the site, it shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes of looking through things to come across something that only requires one. Yeah, most of them are wholesale, but you'll find something. It's just getting used to a different website. That's it. That's the big leap right there. And that's it. And it certainly beats having to jump on a bus and trying to look for something, especially when you've got a language barrier, right? I had to go on Google Translate again because this ridiculous phrase book, of course, didn't have it. So, but no, whatever. So we got Alibaba. Scribble down some stuff. Check. Okay. I mentioned the Cambodia thing already, yes. The #1 cheapest place. So when my visa wears out, the thing of it is, if Cambodia actually, when they say that the internet is kind of iffy in Cambodia, so I don't know. But if things do work out, you can keep on, if you get one of those e-visas, you can keep on renewing it indefinitely. That's how it stands currently. So, even if you are, they've got different categories, 4 different categories. If you got a job, if you're looking for a job, if you're a student, or if you're a retiree, they've got their individuals. What is it? EG is if you're looking for a job. EB is if you have a job. ES is if you're a student, and ER is if you're a retiree. So that's how that's going. And you can just keep on renewing it. The tourist visas, you can only renew it once. Then you have to leave and come back and get a new visa. So, yep. So that's Cambodia. We'll see how their internet is, right? That's it. Applying for Peace Corp. I'm going to try this online teaching thing, and I'll still keep my eye out open for a place that doesn't require 2 years experience, right? So, yeah, that's the update. Talk to you later.